Okay, guys. Hello. I hope you're good, guys. Happy New Year to everybody, and I hope you are all good and you enjoyed your holidays. Today, let's go. I want to share with you guys something, right? I hope you enjoy it, and
Hello,
let's go
ladies and
into the
gentlemen. I
video.
hope
God
you're good,
bless you.
guys, and I hope you're fantastic out there and everything is okay out there. And Happy New Year to all of you guys. And also, I hope you enjoyed your holidays. It's still January. I can still say that, right? I can still say Happy New Year. Okay. So, Happy New Year, guys. I hope you're good. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Now, I want to talk about God and I want to talk about us and God. Our relationship with God and the relationship with God. All right. Now, one of the things that I actually realized, or that is in my heart or spirit, is the fact that one of the things that God, okay, let me say one of the things. The only thing that I believe that God is actually concentrated on, even from the beginning of creation and creating us, especially creating us, because remember, we were made in his image and likeness. So I believe that the only important thing to him, or the only important actually aspect of everything and creation and us and everything, it is actually our relationship with God. I believe that when he created us, he wanted us to have a relationship with him, and not because of any reason, but because of we are made from his image, we are made from his likeness. So obviously that will make us to have a relationship with God no matter what. All right. Now, I also want to go on and say, when Adam sinned in the garden, I believe that actually hurt God. It hurt God so much that, because it was separating us from God. It was actually breaking us from God, separating us from God. I even like to say that is why even God, came up with that thing of bringing Jesus Christ, to die for us, because he knows that the relationship with him, that is the most important thing that he actually wants to keep with us. All right. Now, the Bible says also that love your God with all your heart, with all your strength. All right. I actually believe, guys, that everything that we do, it all comes down to our relationship with God. Okay, it all comes down to our relationship with God. In other words, even while we are still here on earth, all right, we are doing whatever we are doing, we are studying, we are working, we are making money, we are achieving things, we are buying cars, we're buying that, we're buying things, and we are enjoying ourselves while we are here on earth. All right, and all of it, but it all comes down to God's love. I believe also that actually God doesn't want to separate with us in any way, and he doesn't want us to allow anything and anyone to separate us from him. With that said, I also believe also that in whatever we do, achievements, everything else that we do, all right, we must not forget that God actually wants us to have a relationship with him continuously. So he doesn't want us to be disturbed with that. I can even believe that we can lose anything, we can lose anything and everything, but as long as we still keep the relationship with God, as long as we still have the relationship with God, I think that is enough for God. That is why even with Job, okay, in the book of Job, chapter 1, the Bible speaks of Job going through whatever that he was going through, troubles, the devil, trying him and all of that. The most important thing that Job didn't do, okay, which why I actually believe that was the best thing that he could do. It was not to curse God, meaning that not to separate himself from God, or not, I can even say, not to divorce God, not to say I'm no longer going to serve God because I'm going through this, I'm going through that. All right, I think the only thing that we can hold on to than anything else, it is our relationship with God. Let us hold on to that, because that's what is going to take us to the other side of life. All right, there is nothing else that is from this earth, there is nothing else that is from this world, okay, that is going to actually help us on the other side of life. There is only one thing that is going to help us on the other side of life, which is the relationship with God, which what God actually wants us to have. That is the only thing I believe that is actually important to God. Okay, love your God with all your heart and with all your strength. It all comes down to love. Love your God with all your heart and with all your strength. In other words, whatever you do, let it come from loving God. Whatever you do, whatever you achieve, let it all comes down to the love of God. Because love is God. Love is God, all right? So I believe that, ladies and gentlemen, in whatever we do in 2022, let us remember that our relationship with God must or has to stay intact. Whatever happens, whatever we go through, whatever we face, whatever the world brings to us, whatever pandemic, whatever sickness, whatever anything that we will find ourselves facing in this life, in your country, in the world as a whole, let us not forget to keep and make sure that we stay intact. Our relationship with God, it stays intact, because that is very, 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 very important, ladies and gentlemen. So this is my message for you guys for this year. I am beginning there, guys. Okay, so remember in whatever, remember your relationship with your God is very, very important. All right, that is why I was thinking one day that I can actually lose everything. I can actually lose everything and lose anything and whatever, and actually finding myself not being able to pray, not being able to read the Bible. Maybe it's been taken away, maybe I can't pray because maybe my mouth is closed, and all of that, and all those things. If they happen, the most important thing from my heart and spirit, I must make sure that I don't find myself cursing God, or find myself rejecting or separating myself from God. Because this relationship with God, it is the only relationship that is very important, or that is important than any relationship. Number one, if you have a relationship with God, you will be able to love people. You will be able to tolerate people. You will be able to take care of people, because everything emanates from that love of God. All right, thank you guys. I hope that blessed you, and I hope that you will like the video, and that will be appreciated, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Stay safe out there, and remember, our relationship with God is very, very important. God bless you. Please, if you are on YouTube, subscribe, and also on Facebook, just like the video. That will be appreciated. Thank you so much, and God bless.